If you're over 60, there's something in your freezer right now that could either be quietly helping your health or slowly working against it. And the scary part? Most people have no idea which is which. Frozen foods are often marketed as healthy, easy, and doctor-approved. But the truth is, not all frozen foods are created equal, especially as we age. Some can increase inflammation, spike blood sugar, raise blood pressure, and even affect memory and heart health. But others? They can support digestion, protect your brain, strengthen your bones, and make healthy eating easier than ever after 60. So today we're going to break it all down clearly and honestly. I'm going to walk you through 4 frozen foods seniors should avoid at all costs, the ones that look harmless but can quietly harm your health, and then 4 frozen foods you should absolutely be eating, because they can help you feel stronger, sharper, and more energized as the years go on. Make sure you watch until the end, because the last food on the must-eat list is one most people completely overlook, yet it's one of the best for aging bodies. Let's start with the frozen foods you should never touch after 60. The first one is frozen TV dinners and frozen meals. These are often marketed as balanced, heart-healthy, or even low-calorie, but they are one of the worst choices for senior health. Most frozen dinners are packed with sodium, often more than half of your recommended daily intake in just one meal. As we age, our kidneys become less efficient at removing excess sodium, which means this can quickly lead to high blood pressure, fluid retention, and increased strain on the heart. And it doesn't stop there. These meals are usually loaded with preservatives, artificial flavors, and refined carbohydrates that spike blood sugar. For seniors, that means more inflammation, higher risk of diabetes, and more fatigue after meals. The protein quality is often low, the vegetables are minimal, and the portion sizes are misleading. Eating these regularly can slowly contribute to muscle loss, brain fog, and poor digestion. Convenience comes at a high cost here. The second frozen food to avoid is frozen breaded meats, like chicken nuggets, fish sticks, and breaded pork or chicken cutlets. These might seem like a quick protein option, but they're actually more breading than meat. The problem isn't just the refined flour coating, it's also the unhealthy oils used during pre-frying before freezing. These oils can increase inflammation in the body, which is especially dangerous for seniors dealing with arthritis, heart disease, or joint pain. Many of these products also contain fillers, added sugars, and chemical preservatives that make digestion harder as we age. And while they do contain some protein, it's often not enough to support muscle maintenance, which is crucial after 60. Instead of helping strength and balance, these foods can contribute to weight gain and weakness over time. The third frozen food seniors should avoid is frozen pizza. This one is especially tricky because it feels comforting and familiar. But frozen pizza is a triple threat: refined carbs, unhealthy fats, and excessive sodium. The crust is usually made from refined white flour, which rapidly turns into sugar in the bloodstream. That can lead to energy crashes, insulin resistance, and increased belly fat. The cheese is often heavily processed and high in saturated fat, which can raise LDL cholesterol levels. And the sodium content. It's often sky-high, putting stress on the heart and increasing the risk of stroke. For seniors, frequent consumption of frozen pizza has been linked to worsened inflammation, digestive discomfort, and even poorer cognitive performance due to blood sugar swings. It's one of those foods that feels harmless but quietly undermines long-term health. The fourth frozen food to stay away from is frozen desserts like ice cream, frozen cakes, and sweet treats marketed as low-fat or diet-friendly. These products are often loaded with added sugars and artificial sweeteners, both of which can be especially harmful as we age. High sugar intake increases inflammation, weakens immune function, and accelerates aging at the cellular level. Artificial sweeteners can disrupt gut bacteria, which plays a major role in digestion, immunity, and even mood regulation. For seniors, poor gut health is linked to increased risk of depression, cognitive decline, and nutrient deficiencies. These frozen desserts may satisfy a craving in the moment, but over time they can worsen joint pain, blood sugar control, and energy levels. Now that we've covered what to avoid, let's talk about the frozen foods seniors should absolutely be eating, the ones that actually support healthy aging. The first frozen food you should eat regularly is frozen vegetables, especially plain, unseasoned ones. Frozen vegetables are often picked at peak ripeness and frozen quickly, which means they retain more nutrients than many fresh vegetables that sit on shelves for days. For seniors, this is incredibly important. Vegetables like broccoli, spinach, cauliflower, green beans, and mixed vegetables provide fiber for digestion, antioxidants for brain health, and vitamins like A, C, and K for immune support and bone strength. The fiber helps prevent constipation, a common issue after 60, and supports stable blood sugar levels. Just make sure you choose varieties without added sauces or salt. When prepared simply, frozen vegetables are one of the easiest and most affordable ways to improve senior nutrition. The second frozen food you must eat is frozen berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are nutritional powerhouses, especially for aging brains. These berries are rich in antioxidants that help protect brain cells from oxidative stress, which is linked to memory loss and cognitive decline. Studies have shown that regular berry consumption may help slow age-related memory issues and support better focus. Frozen berries are also high in fiber, which supports gut health and helps regulate cholesterol levels. For seniors, they're an excellent option because they're easy to chew, easy to prepare, and naturally low in sugar compared to many other fruits. Adding frozen berries to oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothies is a simple way to support long-term brain and heart health. The third frozen food seniors should eat is frozen fatty fish, such as salmon, sardines, or mackerel. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for heart health, joint function, and brain support. Omega-3s help reduce inflammation, which can ease arthritis pain and stiffness. They also support healthy blood vessels, reducing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. For the brain, omega-3s are linked to better memory, mood regulation, and a lower risk of cognitive decline. Frozen fish is often just as nutritious as fresh and much more convenient, especially for seniors who may not shop frequently. Choosing plain, unbreaded frozen fish allows you to get high-quality protein without the harmful additives found in many processed foods. The fourth and final frozen food you should be eating is frozen legumes and plant-based proteins, such as frozen lentils, edamame, or black beans. This is the one most people overlook, but it's incredibly valuable for seniors. Legumes provide a combination of plant-based protein, fiber, and essential minerals like magnesium and potassium. Protein is critical after 60 to prevent muscle loss and maintain balance and mobility. Fiber supports digestion, heart health, and stable blood sugar. Frozen legumes are easy to prepare, gentle on digestion, and very affordable. They also help seniors diversify protein sources, which is important for overall nutrition and kidney health. Adding frozen legumes to soups, salads, or simple meals can make a big difference in daily energy and strength. So here's the takeaway. Your freezer can either work for you or against you after 60. The wrong frozen foods can increase inflammation, weaken your heart, disrupt digestion, and drain your energy. But the right frozen foods can support your brain, protect your joints, strengthen your muscles, and make healthy eating easier and more sustainable. If you found this helpful, make sure to like this video because it really helps the channel reach more seniors who need this information. Share this with a friend or family member over 60. It could genuinely improve their health. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our future videos on senior health, nutrition, and living your strongest life at any age. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.